What's going on, guys? dj.lostax here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to part 2 of my live stream series. Video 1 has been really well received. You guys have sent me lots of DMs, lots of messages on Facebook and comments, asking some more in-depth questions on it and how to set it up and things like that. So, first off, thank you so much for viewing that video. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, clicking that like button and all that good stuff. So what I want to do today is just dive a little deeper into it. I'm going to show you guys my new template that I made in Photoshop. I'm going to show you some settings in OBS on how to stream higher quality without the lag and things like that. And then I'm going to show you Restream.io, which is a site that I found that allows you to stream to Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and several other platforms all at one time. So that's pretty cool. So stay tuned to that. I got a lot of good stuff coming in here today, guys. So hang tight. Alright guys, so first off what I want to show you, we're going to start with Photoshop. So a lot of you have asked how I made my live stream template, and to be honest with you, it's super simple. It doesn't take that much knowledge in Photoshop to make something like this. It really, it's just a bunch of, these are all PNG files, which if you're looking for a PNG, you just Google search whatever image you're looking for. So like Instagram, PNG, Venmo, PNG, Cash App, PNG. I did a live PNG, and this is just my logo here. But to make this, I made it in Photoshop. And if you don't have Photoshop, that's okay. There's other programs out there that are very similar and free that you can use. If you want to do the free trial of the Adobe suite, you can do that, and that way you can get Photoshop, make this, and keep it, or get rid of the Adobe suite afterwards. But basically, what I do is you start a new project in Photoshop. And the size that you want for this is going to be 1080. So you're going to want the file size, the width, you're going to want it to be 1920, and the height to be 1080. And that's your background. So that's this whole page here is 1920 by 1080. Then what I did is I Google searched black brick wall. I downloaded that image and I imported it, drag and drop it into Photoshop. And that's this layer right here, brick wall. So from there, I did the same thing with all these other images, drag and drop, resize, place them where you need them. Same thing with the text. You just add the text, take it in and out, and then I have the live logo there. And then here, this is kind of important. These rectangles, how you do that is I actually opened up a separate new. I opened up a second new document in Photoshop at the size ratio of 1280 by 720. So that's these boxes right here. Each one of these two boxes are 1280 by 720. So then what you do is when you bring these into Photoshop, so you can have that second document opened up, which I'm not sure where mine went. I might have closed it. But you open up that second document that's this size. You click, drag it into this new Photoshop file, or this new Photoshop document, and you release it. And basically, if you hit Command T, it allows you to transform things, right? So if I wanted to transform this rectangle, I'll hit Command T and see how it gives me these blocks. Well, if you come up here to the top and click this little lock, it'll lock that aspect ratio. So now if you adjust this, it keeps the same aspect ratio. The width and the height, they're going to stay the same ratio. So then you just size it down. And then, like for me, I added this outer glow to the box, and that's exactly how I did it. It's not that hard, guys. If you are not familiar with Photoshop, there's lots of tutorials online that can teach you just the simple basics. And if you don't want these boxes, you could do like my other one was, that didn't have these boxes at all, and it was literally just the blank bricks, and I just dropped my video files in there. So you can do it however you guys want to do it. All right, so Photoshop, just remember, file, you want it to be new project. When you open it, you want it to be 1920 by 1080. That's your width and your height. And then these boxes here are 1280 by 720. And that's it, guys. The rest of this is just little PNGs that I dropped in. And that's it. So next I want to jump over and I want to show you guys OBS and some of the new settings that I found here. So the reason this is reversed is because this is the webcam that I use to film the overtop view of my setup, and I had to flip the image so that it showed the mixer and turntables correctly. So normally this shouldn't be flipped, but it is in this particular case. And then this one right here is the webcam inside of my computer, which obviously that's not on right now. So the settings that I wanted to show you guys in here, I already walked you through the sources and things like that in my first video, so make sure you check that one out if you want to check out the sources. But I wanted to show you some settings that I found here. So in general, I don't really touch anything. In Stream, that's going to be where you bring in your Restream info. I'll show you that in a second. But output, this is kind of important. So when you first open this up, it's going to be on simple. So you want to change this output mode from simple to advanced. And then you want to have encoder. If you're using a Mac, you want to have encoder on X264. If you're using a Windows computer, I can't really help you much. I'm not sure on that. Now, this enforced streaming service encoder settings, I unclicked this. I just read online to unclick it. I'm not sure what it does, but I unclicked that. And then down here under rate control, I have it on CBR. The bit rate, it's going to start at 2500, and the higher the bit rate, the less chances you're going to have of lag and delay and just kind of that weird skippy looking image. Granted, a lot of that has to do with your internet connection, but as far as the output image going onto those streaming services, it goes by this kilobytes per second. So I tried to bump mine up as far as 5,000, and I was starting to get a little bit of glitchiness. So I bumped up to 4,000, and it seems to be working pretty good there. Now the keyframe intervals, I have this on 0, and the rest of the stuff I didn't touch at all. So that's going to be your output settings. Now audio settings, I haven't messed with these at all. These have just been, they are what they are. And then video, this is something that I changed. So when I first started using OBS, this actually was on 720. Well, I wanted a little better image because most of us have got 1080p monitors. Our phones do 1080p or better. So I wanted it to be the best image possible. So I bumped this up to 1920 by 1080. And that's why you're going to make your Photoshop file 1920 by 1080. So then from there, you can select your frames per second. So I tried to bump mine up to 60 because that will give you a little bit smoother images, but I wasn't able to do that. It was getting real glitchy. My internet just couldn't handle it. Maybe in better times when not everyone is trying to stream at the same time and everybody's sucking up my internet, you might be able to bump that up. But for now, 30 frames per second is plenty. You're not doing any slow-mo or anything like that, so just leave that at 30 frames per second. So now for the big winner here. The big question that I got from you guys is there a way to stream to more than one outlet at one time? I want to stream to Twitch and Facebook at the same time, or Twitch and YouTube, or Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Is there a way to do that? Well, the answer is yes. And that simple answer comes from this website here. It is called Restream.io. So what you're going to want to do when you come to Restream is you're going to want to create an account. It's pretty simple. You just create an account, username, email, password, all that good stuff. And then you're going to come in here and add channels. So to add a channel, you simply click Add Channel, and it's going to have you click which channel you want to try. Like I said here, there's a lot of options. I actually want to check out this mixer. I'm not sure what that is, so I'm interested to kind of check that out and see what it is. But right now, I'm using Facebook Live and Twitch. So we'll go back here, and what you can do, you add channel, add your Facebook, log in, add your Twitch, log in. Making a Twitch account, also pretty easy. You just go in there, enter your information, just like sign up for anything else. Change your profile picture, all that type of stuff. But the important part here is right here. So this is going to be your RTMP URL. And what you're going to do here is you're going to copy this number, and you're going to take it into OBS, and you're going to go into your settings, and you're going to click on Stream. And then in this drop down, you want to find Restream.io RTMP, not the FTL, the RTMP. So you click on that, you paste this link into here, hit OK. And now what's going to happen is when I click start streaming, it's going to stream it into Restream.io. I have Facebook unclicked here, so it's not going to stream it to Facebook, but it is going to stream it to Twitch. So like I said, with my internet being kind of slow right now, it's having some delays here, but it's sending the data to Twitch. So in theory, if I went to my Twitch, oh, here it is. Now it's streaming. So if I go to my Twitch, it's there. So we're connected here. Now I don't want to send that anymore because I don't want to be sending this video to my Twitch channel right now. But if we go back into OBS, click stop streaming, and there you go. So the big thing to remember here is the chain of events. So your starting point is going to be OBS. So everything comes from OBS into Restream, from Restream out to Twitch, out to Facebook. So pretty simple if you think about it that way. Another thing that I want to show you about Restream that's really cool is the chat feature. So if you click this chat feature, it wants you to download a plugin. So I have the plugin downloaded here. It's right here. It's this chat. So what this is it allows you to chat to all these platforms at the same time. And why that's convenient is because if you're trying to DJ or whatever you're doing, and you constantly have to click through tabs to go back to Facebook to see if anybody's commented, or back to Twitch to see if anybody's commented, now you don't have to do that. All your messages will come directly through this one platform. If it came from Facebook, when you type your reply, it'll send your reply to Facebook. If it came from Twitch, it'll send your reply to Twitch. So this chat feature is super cool, guys. So I definitely recommend adding this chat plugin. And yeah, guys, that's about it. You know, as they say, Bob's your uncle. So that's all I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was able to clear up some questions that you may have had as far as how this the streaming stuff works. And you know, these are tough times. This is weird times, and this is just a way for us to still, you know, get our names out there, get our information out there, get our businesses out there, let our potential clients on Facebook and stuff know that, you know, we're still here, we're still working, we're still playing music, that type of stuff. So yeah, use this this live stream platform as just another way to, you know, just keep busy, kind of still market yourself and all that good stuff. But all right, that's all I have for today. As always, if you're new around here, please subscribe, please click that like button, and please click that notification bell so you can get notifications of my upcoming videos. I will catch up to you in the next one. Peace.